Today's destination is Chilgung, 7 Palaces. Chilgung, 7 Palaces, is not an actual palace, and is distinct from the royal palace. Kings and queens are enshrined in Jongmyo Shrine after their deaths. However, even if they were the king's mother, only the queen could be enshrined in Jongmyo Shrine. Therefore, a separate shrine called Chilgung was built to appease their spirits. The building you see is the ancestral shrine where the Chilgung ritual is prepared. Access to Chilgung was restricted due to its connection to North Korean armed guerrillas, but it was open to the public free of charge in 2022, along with the opening of the Blue House. Chilgung was first built in 1725 as a shrine for King Yeongjo's biological mother, Lady Choi Sukbin, and named Sukbinmyo. Sukbinmyo was later elevated to Yuksanggung through Yuksangmyo. This was the sabakan where the staff managing Chilgung resided. Later, when the 6 palaces scattered within the 4 main gates were relocated here, it became known as Chilgung. During the Joseon dynasty, concubines were the concubines of the king, excluding the queen, the official wife. Concubines were divided into 8 ranks. Concubines served as bed attendants to the king and carried on the family line by bearing children. They were, in principle, required to leave the palace upon the king's death. The building visible is Gyeogyeongung Palace, a shrine dedicated to the mother of the last crown prince of the Korean Empire. Gyeogyeongung Palace is a shrine dedicated to Inbin Kim, a concubine of King Yeongjo. When her grandson, King Yeongjo, ascended to the throne through a coup, he posthumously honored his parents as kings. When his grandson, King Yeongjo, honored his parents as kings, Inbin Kim became a concubine who gave birth to a king, and her spirit tablet was enshrined in Gyeogyeongung Palace. This is the Daebingung Palace, where Jang Huibin was enshrined. She is often depicted as the embodiment of power and jealousy in the Joseon dynasty. She rose from a concubine to queen, then again to concubine, and was poisoned to death despite being the mother of the crown prince. Her husband, King Sukjong, issued an edict that future kings should not conceive concubines as queens, and concubines have since been banned from becoming queens. However, among the 7 palaces, only Daebingung Palace has round columns, while the others are square. This is because Jang Huibin was once queen, though demoted from queen to concubine. Gyeogyeongung Palace is the shrine of Lady Park Soo-bin, a concubine of King Yeongjo. She was also enshrined here as the mother of the king when her son, Sunjo, ascended the throne. Seonhui Palace is housed in the same building as Gyeongyeongung Palace. The signboard for Seonhui Palace can only be seen up the stairs. Seonhui Palace is the shrine of Lady Yeongbin, a concubine of King Yeongjo. Lady Yeongbin's son was Crown Prince Sado, whom his father, King Yeongjo, imprisoned in a rice chest in midsummer and starved to death. When Yeongjo, the son of Crown Prince Sado, became king, he posthumously honored his father, Crown Prince Sado, as king. With Crown Prince Sado becoming posthumously king, Lady Yeongbin became the king's mother and was enshrined here. Ian-cheong is a temporary building for the ancestral tablet. It is called Naengcheon. King Yeongjo's portrait is enshrined in this building. In front of Naengcheon is a pond called Jaeyeon. The water in the pond flows from a well called Naengcheon next to Naengcheon. Yuksanggung Palace and Yeonhogung Palace are the most central shrines in the Chilgang complex. The spirit tablets of the 2 concubines are enshrined in one building. The signboard hangs at the top center of the building, with the Yeonhogung Palace signboard in front and the Yuksangmyo signboard, the former name of Yuksanggung Palace, behind it. Yeonhogung Palace is a shrine dedicated to the biological mother of Crown Prince Hyojang. After Yeongjo ascended to the throne, he posthumously honored Crown Prince Hyojang as King Jinjong, thereby qualifying him for enshrinement in Chilgung. The Yuksanggung Palace signboard is obscured by the Yeonhogung Palace signboard. If you climb the stairs, you will see the Yuksanggung Palace signboard. Yuksanggung Palace is a shrine dedicated to Lady Choi Sukbin, King Yeongjo's biological mother. It is said that she was born a servant and thus lacked the aristocratic qualities of a noblewoman. This, it is said, contributed to her son, King Yeongjo, feeling inferior,